What's good, my brothers? It's your boy Sal Speaks, back with another video. Shout out to all the brothers in the Semen Retention Network. Shout out to Dipsy. Shout out to Feng. Shout out to Neo. Shout out to Brother Delado. I see all of you brothers retaining out there. I see all of you brothers putting in the work. Today, my brothers, I wanted to come to you with a message. I lapsed, my brothers. I reached 85 days of semen retention. This, I would say, is actually my longest streak for as far as I can remember. I believe this streak was 85 days, which is probably the longest I've ever done semen retention for. Now, you might be wondering, why am I not upset? Why am I not sad at myself? Why am I not doomy and gloomy? And the reason why is because I never imagined myself to reach 85 days. Heck, I never even imagined myself to reach past 1 week. My previous streak before this 85-day streak was actually about a month. And the streak before that was about a month. And the streaks before that were probably a week, 2 weeks, couple of weeks. I would really struggle to go even couple of days. So the fact that I went from December, I did months. I did 1 month December, November, 1 month November, 1 month December, and then a month into January. And then from January, I then began to take it serious, and I've extended it all the way up until 3 months. Up until today, my brothers, which has been about 3 months for me, about 85 days. I'm happy with myself, my brothers. I'm content. I've learned a lot of things about myself. This journey has been extremely fruitful for me, and I'm actually going to take this journey further. This isn't the end for me, my brothers. This is actually just the beginning. It's a complete learning process. I didn't expect myself to go 3 months. This was completely unknown territory for me. So the fact that I reached almost 3 months literally shows that I've grown as a person. I've learned many things within these 3 months. I've learned so many things about myself, and I've picked up on so many skills, my brothers. So I just wanted to send this message and let you brothers know out there. If you're relapsing, don't beat yourself up over it. Take it as a lesson to learn. Take it as a lesson that's going to take you forward, my brothers. Don't beat yourself up over it when you relapse. You need to understand certain things. What triggers you? What mood was you in? Was you stressed? Was you lonely? Was you bored? These things all come into account, my brothers, because you can actually use this knowledge to help you go on longer streaks in the future. Now, on this lapse, I'll be honest with you, my brothers, on this lapse, I noticed what triggered me. My trigger was actually communicating with the opposite gender. I realized that I need to be very careful when I'm communicating with the opposite gender. I need to be very careful when I'm communicating with women. Because I realized that my charisma becomes so magnetic, especially when you're on this journey on semen retention. Your charisma becomes so magnetic that you draw people in. And sometimes you may even draw in a succubus. And this succubus is just there to drain your energy. So I realized what my triggers were, my brothers. My triggers were communicating with women. I need to be very careful with my communication with the opposite gender. I need to be very careful with how I use my time when it comes to communicating with the opposite gender. I need to understand that they are my weakness, and I need to be more strict on myself, my brothers. It's really, really, really easy to slip up because it just takes one thought, my brothers. One text message for you to send. One person for you to communicate with, and all of a sudden you slip up. So it's important that you begin to go through that self-reflection and semen retention. Go through that self-reflection and understand what are your triggers. What state of mind was you in when you was going through these emotions? How did you feel? Because oftentimes a relapse doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It appears because of boredom, because of stress, because of anxiety. So I wanted to spread this message to you, brothers, so you can understand that before you even end up relapsing, you need to understand your own triggers. What triggers you? What gets you moving? And you need to do your very best to avoid those triggers, my brothers. If you're on dating apps, delete them. If you're using social media for wrong reasons, delete it. If you're communicating with women out of lustful desires, stop it. Because I realized that when I spend my time just communicating with the opposite gender, I waste a lot of time, my brothers. It takes up a lot of time. So these are the things that I personally noticed on this relapse. You do have certain triggers. So it's important to keep yourself busy, to keep your mind occupied, to always keep yourself running. Keep your mind running. Avoid entertaining lustful thoughts. It's much easier to keep the lustful thoughts out when they're in your head. When they're about to enter your head, that's when you should be keeping the lustful thoughts out. Not when you're already feeling hot and already feeling steamy. Because by the time you're already feeling hot and steamy, it's game over, brothers. It becomes extremely, extremely difficult. Avoid talking to women and avoid looking at content that's going to trigger you, my brothers. My trigger was definitely communicating with the opposite gender. I need to be very, very careful, my brothers. So this time, I'm going to make sure I go in semen retention for 1 year. I'm going to document my entire journey, my brothers. I'm going to try my best to go for at least 1 year, 365 days. I've made it to 85 days. I can definitely make it to 365 days. Because before this 85-day streak, I wasn't even able to go past 30 days. Sometimes I wasn't even able to go past 1 week, 1 day. So I can see that I'm much more capable of what I can do. I'm capable of going longer. I'm capable of training my mind. So I hope this information resonates with you, brothers, and I hope it inspires you, my brothers. I hope you're able to take this lesson from me and you're able to apply it in your own lives. Look out for any triggers. Be careful with the content that you consume, my brothers. Be careful when it comes to speaking to females. This time, my brothers, you'll be following me on this whole journey from start to finish. From day 1 all the way until day 365. You're going to be with me, my brothers. So I hope you brothers have gotten some good knowledge from this video. And I hope you brothers are retaining out there, controlling your lustful desires. I will see you in the next video, my brothers, with the next update. And make sure you're all retaining out there, my brothers. It's not worth it. It's your boy Sal Speaks. I'll see you in the next video.